Clean this barbed wire up.
Do you want to come tell us what you're doing? Okay, so seeing as how he's not going to tell you what we're doing in this video, I decided I will. We are doing a lot of machine work today, so I figured it'd be easier just to pop in every now and then and just give you a little voiceover of what we're doing today. The objective is to be able to get all the way around our barn. It has been grown up for who knows how long, and there's trees and old fencing, as you can see here. We're trying to cut the barbed wire off, all the poles. It's so grown up, this is really the only way to do it. So we're just going to cut the fence, and we'll go back later and figure out if we want a fence there still for the cows or whatever. But we're just going to cut the fence, pull up some of these T-posts, and we're going to get the tractor in here in just a second, like you'll see, and do a little bush hogging, get the chainsaw, do a little tree chopping, little hello from baby Ezra, and he hung out with us while we were doing our work, so he's usually pretty good about it, having a good old time. He can entertain himself pretty well, so he has fun with us. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of chopping first, and take you in with the tractor in just a minute. Alright, so here you can see we have chained up the tree that he just cut, and we're going to try to pull out all these trees. Some of them, I'm not sure what type of tree they are, but we have a wood stove that we're planning to install at some point into this house. We already have the stove. We haven't bought the pipe or anything yet, but we have to research more on how to install that. But anyway, some of that wood from these little trees we're going to try to save for the wood stove, and some of it we're just going to put into a brush fire one day and have a nice little brush fire, make some s'mores or something. So pretty much what we wanted to accomplish today. Just make a little path so we can get to the back of the barn here. Clean up some of this junk. Looking good. Alright, I just thought we were done. We got the path there. We cleared this out a few days ago. So today we've got this fence line taken down. There was a fence from this tree to this tree. So we got that taken down. He's cut all back behind there, over behind towards the hay bales back there, and then now he's going this way. We're trying to get, I thought we were just trying to get behind the barn, but apparently he wants to get all the way around the barn. It's really grown up. I don't know, gosh, years and years of growth. So we're trying to get through all that so we can walk around the barn and try to fix it. There's pieces of it falling down, and the roof needs to be fixed, so we need to be able to access all sides of it. So whew, it's a lot of work. Luckily it's not too hot today. It's a little humid, but it's just about 72 and sticky. Right, baby? You having fun watching your dada? Are you having fun? Yeah. You just had your little snack and some water? Yeah. Can you wave to everybody? Say hey. Yeah, hey. Hey. Okay, so at this point we are almost done, and there's about to be a storm a-brewing, as you'll see in a moment. There is some gray clouds moving in, and the leaves are falling off the tree. So at this point we're trying to hurry, but this is really the last kind of big tree that we need to get rid of and pulled out of the way. So you'll see me chain that up in just a second as he pulls it out with the bucket. So one problem that we have in this situation with all the overgrowth and everything else, there's trees and there's grapevines as thick as my arm growing on some of these trees, and we really need to get like a mulcher. Maybe we can rent a mulcher head or something. But these little trees and sticks and the thorns, just the stalk of some of these thorns are, you know, a couple, 1 or 2 inches around, because they're just, I don't know if it's just because they've come back season after season or what it is, but there's just a lot of junk. And even in this area we use the bush hog, and it just, I don't know if the bush hog, we just can't get low enough to the ground, because this property does have a lot of rocks on it. I don't know if we've really shown them, if you can see them in our past videos, but we have some just big rocks sticking out of the ground. They look like hippos wading in the water. That's how big they are. So it's kind of hard to ride around in the tractor with the bush hog really low, because we can't ever see, you know, where these rocks are, and all of a sudden it could just jolt out and mess up our bush hog. So we usually keep it pretty high, but that leaves us with this kind of a mess, really. So it's hard to clean up all these sticks and everything, but we'll have to figure out what we can do with that. If you have any ideas for that, my best idea is just to rent a mulcher, but if you have any other ideas, let us know down in the comments. Alright guys, so that is the last tree for today. We got a good amount accomplished before we had to go inside for this rain, but we didn't get around the side, but the back's clear, and we've started going into the woods a little to kind of make us a little nature trail back that way, so that'll be a lot of fun. We'll show you all that eventually, but stay tuned for, I think the next video is going to be a really exciting one for the house, so y'all stay tuned for that. And here is a goodbye from our sweet little baby. Thanks for watching.